All right, I'm back again. So I was giving it a little more time to, see how the numbers roll out, but this is another reason why I say ratings and reviews does not matter. Again, you can have the highest ratings, you can have the highest reviews. You can have 100% across the board. If nobody's going to see it, it's not doing well. I don't care what the ratings and reviews say. Is it getting viewerships? Is it getting people movie goer? If not, it's not doing well. So I was looking at the Thunderbolts, and I was looking at how it's looked against Captain Marvel: Brave New World, and again, it's been 2 weeks. We have 14 days. We looking at the actual data, and we can see at 14 days, Captain Marvel: Brave New World is leading the Thunderbolts. Will it keep this lead? Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. But it's leading. It started out. Captain America started out a strong lead and everything. But again, when we look at things as they are and not what we want them to be, we see different stuff. So during the same time, Captain America: Brave New World in the first 3 weeks had what roughly 3 million or 300 million, 300 million, and Thunderbolts is slowly behind. Now, what you will hear is people who trying to say, "Oh no, it's because Captain America: Brave New World. That's why the Thunderbolts are doing bad." But again, you can't play it both ways. You can't say, "Well, it's doing bad because of Snow White was number one for the page." You can't say it's bad because Captain America: Brave the World, and then try to use the rating and reviews. Also, look, on today's of Mufasa. You can't use the rating and reviews to say, "Oh no, it's doing bad because of something else." You, you can't again. You can't play it both ways. If the movie's doing bad because of Captain America: Brave the World, you can't then use the reviews. Say, "Look how good the reviews are." Because you're trying to play both sides of it, and both sides does not work. Now, can it catch up? Yes, it could catch up. Will it? Don't know. Again, you can't say how it was turned out later on because again, every weekend there's a spike during the weekend, but then there's a bigger drop during the weekday. They had massive startup, and then the first day it was a 71% drop to the weekend. Then we look here on Saturday. We look here. We see look, it's not another drop compared to the week before. And then you look here on Sunday, and you look here. You see all the drops that keep happening. So that's why I always wait a little while to show the numbers. I try to make sure all the first week and the second weekend, and I try to put out what is actually happening and not what won't. Now, Captain America: Brave New World might be in last week. It could be. I think it's in last week coming up, and it already hit the 200,000 domestically, so it's a hit. And people are like, "Well, it needs to make it budget was higher than what they say," but all the information showing it was 180 million. So it made that domestically, and it made more than that domestically and internationally. So it's a hit. Now, when you look at Thunderbolts, you see a similarity between both. You see more international than domestic because again, this is how it works. You you will have more people, and no matter what people say, is the movie gonna be hit? It could be. Let's see how much it costs. Same thing. It's roughly the same thing. Again, you're getting the same numbers. So if you said this movie is a hit, but Captain America: Brave New World is not, but they have the same exact numbers, and the Thunderbolts like they come in slightly under, you can't say one is a hit and the other one is a flop if they're looking the exact same as far as the numbers are showing. Except Captain America: Brave New World is coming in higher. So both movies are hit. Now, as far as the Minecraft move, let's look at the Minecraft move. We see the Minecraft move is could potentially hit a billion. There was a lot of people who said the Minecraft move is gonna flop, it's not gonna do well, blah blah blah. But again, it's been uh, a month and a half, and it's doing pretty well now. It's slowing down because again, like always, you see it's decreased. There's rarely in a few days where it go up. First weekend it went down by 64%, but it held steady. Now, as you can see again, international numbers are showing where it's coming. International numbers showing where it's the strongest. International numbers are strongest, and that's what I'm saying. So people are trying to say, well, it need to do well in the United States. Okay, this movie is a hit. The movie is a massive hit. Will it break a billion? It's looking like it can with the international numbers. We don't know how it's where it's going to end up, but it's going to break a billion. And again, Minecraft movie has lower ratings than Thunderbolts, but it's far exceeded than Thunderbolts. It also has low rating than Sonic 1, 2, and 3, but it's still beating Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Again, ratings mean nothing. As far as Snow White, um, as far as the numbers go, it's like you're gonna hit the uh break even point based on the numbers. But again, theaters get like 20%, 20 to 30% after down here. International theaters probably get up to 40%. But uh, look at this. You see, they put it back in there, and it has a massive spike upwards week over week. It's short. It has some spikes. It's going up. So put in more data actually helped the movie. Now if they didn't take it out fast, it could. If they put in more data, you can see another spike upwards. Well, so will it break even? Don't know yet. I'm not saying on future. Does it look like it would break even? Not possibly, but it could. It's always a possibility. Now, to Dawn, that's showing pretty strong. But again, you look at it, international numbers come in, and it's higher than the domestic number. This is why I keep telling people: if you thinking a movie need to survive from the United States, have to survive with the United States number, it's never going to be that. You always seeing that uh, international numbers are going to come in. It's going to beat the domestic number. There is rarely to see domestic numbers, especially United States, beat international numbers. It might be like this. Numbers haven't been came in yet because it's only been out. It only been out a week. So last week numbers haven't been. Last week international numbers still being calculated. So when they come in, there's a good chance the international number is going to jump over the domestic number. Any other moves I'm interested in talking about? Not really. Accounting too. Again, Been out for a while, but let's see. I don't see any other movies really. Oh, it's the same movie. Actually. But as far as everything goes, if you're like, well, the movie may have did poorly at the theater. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. Cool. May have did poorly at the theaters or didn't do as well as other movies there, but check out the rating. I'm like, I don't care about the rating. I would never care about the rating. Ratings at best is one of the last things you should care about. Overall, it will be you will be better off looking at the actual numbers, the actual viewership, all that, all the ratings and stuff. I don't see a point that you care about them. So, oh, they fixed it because this was messed up before, but now it's fixed again. But it's again, I have to keep telling people Mufasa made seven. I still have people it's like Mufasa flop. I'm like, how is this a flop? Even to this day. Good. How is this a flop? It's over 722 million. So, I forgot about Sinners, but it is one of those movies. It's doing like I said, it's rare. It's rare where it does movies does better domestically in the United States and internationally. But is one of them because it's more of a telling of it's a retelling of stuff. It's basically past United States, but with vampires and stuff, with mystical creatures. So it's doing better domestically than internationally. Also, a lot of places are not showing it because of the language in it, but I don't care. Let's see. GMT2. This is I think the mutant Manhattan. The Legend of Aang. What? Guess they still don't can't use the word Avatar in the title. But you use Avatar: The Last Airbender. They have the right to that, but they don't use. I don't get it. Oh, Star Wars movie. Is it limited? Because I seen it say. Wait, what? Oh, next year. Okay, in 2 years. Oh, it was removed. So it was pushed back and then it was removed. Oh, but again, I still get people who think ratings and reviews matter more than actual viewership, actual numbers. You can have you can again rating and review is not even 1% of people who watch and view stuff like this. So taking less than 1% at 0.01%, 0.001%, 0.0001%. That's those numbers are so small. The margin of error is greater than 100%. So you really end up with nothing out of that. But yeah, I can. they eat all the data and stuff, and I still get people like, well, check out those reviews. I don't care about the reviews. I care about the ratings. I care about what is the actual numbers of views. Like, um, as somebody who said uh, a show is doing worse than it was in season one, but when I look it up, season two has a roughly 20% increase in viewership. But they was like, well, look at the rating reviews. Okay, at that point, I don't care. It went up 20%. The Boys season four has poor rating and reviews because people finally figured out they were being made fun of when the whole show was doing that the whole time for 4 seasons. Now they get upset, and yet that season four had an increase in viewership as well. So I don't care about rating and review. The viewership is what I look at. Are they bringing the people? Are people coming to watch? Yeah, and here's the funny thing: a lot of the shows end up having higher viewership at the end of the season than at the beginning, and a lot of people was like, "Oh well, it's a flop." I'm like, I don't care what you think. The facts show the show is doing well and everything. So no matter what you say, you can't you can't just say, "Well, I'm gonna deny the reviewerships and moviegoers and everything for the 0.001% of people who leave rating and reviews." Sorry, that doesn't fly. It will never work. Anyway, later.